And honestly, it's rightfully understandable that Amber is stressed out. Ever since dropping her previous legal team for a brand new one, Amber tried upping her chances of winning the new appellate. However, there has been a hiccup, and it looks like even her new legal team couldn't help her much. Well, if you want to get all the insight, watch this video till the very end.
At a dinner, and then we ended up spending the night together in my hotel room. And for the rest of the press tour, it was on. I'll put it that way.
Heard asked for a mistrial earlier in July, claiming that the evidence did not support the verdict and that one of the jurors had been seated improperly. The legal team for the Pirates of the Caribbean actor, though, deemed the mistrial motion to be frivolous. Many legal experts are guessing that appeals are difficult to win because they do not result in a fresh trial, but rather analyze if a trial was fair and whether any errors affected the result. Since the First Amendment was created to promote the quest for truth, persons who commit slander or libel may not be protected by it, especially if they show true malice by publishing information that is either deliberately false or published with reckless disregard for the truth. And for just this reason, Amber's attorneys ought to have come up with a better plan of action rather than relying solely on the First Amendment in their appeal, ultimately putting Amber under more stress than ever.
It's the most solid evidence case of domestic violence I've ever seen, and if you give this over to them or present any part of it, they will prosecute him, and I felt like.
Additionally, the government does not typically define truth, which is intended to arise from conflicting viewpoints rather than from political decree. Legally speaking, it can be challenging to spot a false opinion, despite the fact that factual evidence is frequently required for courts to consider in both civil and criminal proceedings. A gentle reminder for all our viewers, the information in this video is based on generalized opinions and theories and does not intend on hurting anyone or anything in particular. Legal experts told Newsweek that Heard's appeal is unlikely to be successful in the actress's latest attempt to gain something in the legal struggle against Depp. Although Heard's legal team's actions were supported, attorney Andrew M. Lieb emphasized that Heard's appeal isn't a slam dunk by any stretch of the imagination. Amber Heard should 100% appeal her defamation trial loss against Johnny Depp because she has an as-of-right ability to file an appeal, and failing to make the filing is an acknowledgement that she is stuck with a $10.35 million verdict against her, Lieb shared with Newsweek. She's arguing improper juror service, but only on a technical basis, and absent a casual showing that the sitting of the juror resulted in bias or prejudice against her, the verdict will not be reversed, Lieb further added. Lieb referred to the appeal as a wise strategic play, despite the fact that it would offer Heard the leverage she needs to negotiate a reduced judgment with Mr. Depp's counsel. Consequently, it was acknowledged by Brian Wagner, a partner at McLaughlin O'Hara, Wagner & Kendall LLP, that it would be unusual and unlikely for Heard to win her appeal, considering the basis on which her new legal team is forming their foundation. This notice of appeal is just a preliminary step. I expect the actual perfected appeal will be much more specific and focused on limited trial issues, Wagner explained to Newsweek. The difficulty in an appeal is not only proving the court erred, but also that the error caused a big enough error that the verdict was likely impacted. In short, that is rare and unlikely in this case, he concluded. That's all for today, guys. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Goodbye.